Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna try something a little bit different. We are gonna buy some Pokemon cards from Japanese websites. The goal of this video, find out what Japanese online store card condition actually means. As you can see, this Mewtwo GX right here is listed as condition B. What's condition B? Well, Japanese websites, they don't use near mint, lightly played, moderate played, etc. They use A minus, B, so on and so forth. So the idea behind today's video is to do something a little bit educational. Buy some cards, vintage through modern, bunch of different eras, in condition A to find out what condition A actually means. And hopefully this will be quite educational and you can learn a little bit if you plan to buy cards on Japanese websites in the future. So let's have a look. So if we just go and type in here, Pokeka, which is like short for Pokemon card in Japanese. Then we're typing Ranku, which is rank. And then I'm going to switch back to English alphabet, rank A. And we're going to look for cards ranked A. Now again, a bunch of cards are popping up, but you can see they're all ranked A. That's like the highest rank you can get. But rank A doesn't mean mint, right? So for something like this, modern like V-Star Universe Moltres, that probably means it's minty. But then if we look at vintage cards, well, maybe it's a little bit different. But again, we're gonna try this out. Yeah, so I don't see anything. Oh, there's a rank A here. A trainer card. Could be interesting. I mean, it's cheap, just for the kind of experiment, could be interesting. It's still a Versus Series trainer, you know, it's not the worst card in the world, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess we're gonna try and get some cool artwork. So like, this Machamp would be pretty cool. 1,290 yen, doesn't seem terrible. Again, heavily depends on the condition that it actually is in. The Holo Energies would be epic. We might put, you know what? We might put one of these in rank B in the card, just because I think these are super cool. And 190 yen is very cheap. Rank B obviously isn't good. You know, rank B can be a pretty wide range, but put this in the card for now. Would be cool to maybe pick up a vending series card just to get an idea. Yeah, you know what? Let's try and find a vending series card because they're glossy, and glossy can be scratched very easily. So these are the vending series cards. So we have the red, the blue, and the green. Kangaskhan is pretty cool, but you know what? I think we are going to maybe put the Growlithe in the card because this is just such an awesome artwork. Oh, it's so small. such an awesome exclusive artwork. 680 yen for a rank A. Put it in the card. Okay. You know what? Let's throw in an Umbreon VMAX. Why not? It's very affordable, you know? 120 yen. Have a look. We'll see what the condition's like. Again, obviously with these modern cards, rank A more likely means that the card is mint. Hey, you know what? Let's throw in the Oricorio Art Rare. I actually don't have this one yet. I have the Jumbo. If you watch my videos, you've seen the Jumbo, but I don't have the regular one yet. So, yeah, let's throw this one in and then continue looking. This Meowth is a promo. It has like this kind of red shaded rocket symbol or rocket stamp. So this is actually a pretty cool card that I don't have yet in my collection. So, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this in. What promo is... What is the release of this card? I have to look it up, but I don't have it yet. It is a promo. Let's throw it in. Oh, this Pikachu is so cool. It's modern, but like Sun and Moon. What a cool artwork. You know what? This is a beautiful card, and I don't have this one yet. What a beautiful card. 2019. Throw it in. Let's throw in the shiny Magneton. I kind of like Magneton, and I think that's a cool card in general. Oh, where did it go? I just saw a card and it disappeared. It just randomly Oh, there it is. Yeah, this Dialga, that's pretty cool. I was looking for something like this. It's a sick looking holo. I think it's from a deck, but what a beautiful card. Rank A, so again, who knows, but 340 yen. Throw it in the cards. I want to buy something more, one more thing. I'm gonna just type in some of my favorite Pokemon and see if we can find something cool. So let's maybe, katakana. Let's look for Gyarados. Okay, these are the rank A Gyarados that are for sale. The Rainbow, super cheap. This is, oh my god. For those of you who watch my PSA returns video, brings back some memories, painful ones. Yeah, Man, vintage ones are very expensive. Like, you can get a PSA 9 Gyarados for, I think, probably less than that. Like, it's just not worth buying these raw anymore. It's kind of crazy. So this is kind of neat. This is a Mewtwo GX from a Mewtwo deck. I mean, it's nothing special, right? But it has the little Mewtwo symbol down there. Should we throw this one in? You know what? Let's add it to the cart. We don't have any, like, GX style cards yet, right? 1,000 yen. Damn. Damn. The regular base set. Boy, there's some pricey cards here. It's crazy. Let's look for Pikachu. Last one. Yeah. Always happy to find cool Pikachu cards, especially some of the, just like the one here that I found that's not like super old, but like, or it's modern, right? But it'd still be cool. Should we get like a Neo Genesis Pikachu, rank A, just see what happens? I mean, it's cool artwork. Oh, it's the same artwork as a promo. It's actually a little cheaper. So you know what? Let's throw this one in there as well. It's a nice little promo variant. Okay, Alakazam. Alakazam, one of my all-time favorites. Radiant Alakazam, rank A for 130 yen. Yeah, I already have like 2 or 3 of these in my collection, but it's my favorite Radiant card, I think. It's hard to say, but I really like it. We might call it here. We are at just under 3,000 yen, including shipping. So we picked a Radiant Alakazam, the Pikachu promo here, a Mewtwo GX, just randomly from like a Mewtwo deck, a Dialga, Holo, Mid-Era, Diamond and Pearl, a Shiny Magneton, a Pikachu non-holo, a promo Meowth, might be Koro, I'm not sure. I'll research it by the time it gets here. A super ultra modern Oricorio art rare, Umbreon VMAX, a Vending Series Growlithe, and a rank B Holo Energy from Versus Series. So, I'm gonna check out. All right, here is the confirmation screen. Thank you for your purchase. Let's look at Card Rush. So this website, again, is a little bit like TCG Player, and they have mostly the most recent sets. The prices are fair. They're not super bad, right? The biggest downside, of course, is that you don't get to see a picture of the card. I mean, they have, for example, they have 103 of these Charizard SARs, right? You're gonna get one of those 103. Centering could be whatever. So you just have to be aware that that's a thing when you buy these cards. All right, you know what? Let's get the Pikachu promo. It's a little expensive, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little pricey. But let's throw in the card. I think it's a really cool card. Let's throw in a Radiant Eevee because I only have one and I wouldn't mind having 2 of these. These are neat, interesting actually, because these are gym promos, but they're from these are event organizer promos. So the actually sealed packs of these are really hard to come by. I have a couple in my collection and I think they're pretty cool. Throw this in the cart. I'm gonna buy maybe 1 or 2 more things here. Oh, you know what? I just found it. It's the Deoxys, yeah, the Deoxys art rare. I'm still missing this one and such a cool card. So a Crobat Break Pokemon Card Gym promo. What? I've never seen that before. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty neat. Rank B though. Oh, here's the Crobat, not rank B. So this is a clean one apparently. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think this card is super interesting. So we're gonna throw it in the cart, but we're going to remove the rank B. This is a rank A, very cool promo. It's a holo, beautiful card. So just to make it clear, on this website, Card Rush, you don't always see rank A. What you'll usually see, I go back here, you'll see like A minus, right? Condition A minus, or maybe B. But if there's nothing, if it doesn't say anything, then it's usually considered A rank, right? So we're just going to get this card. Definitely want this in my collection. Cool Pikachu promo. We're gonna throw in the Pokekit event organizer. Yeah, why not? I think that's a pretty cool card. So I'm gonna pay for this, and then I will be back once everything has arrived, and we will look at the cards together and see what the condition is going to be like. All right. It's been a few days, and the 2 packages have arrived, or the 2 letters, I should say. This one's from Card Rush, this one is from Rakuten, and let's just open them up. Let's start with Card Rush, shall we? Here we go. That took a lot longer than it should have. All right, here is our Card Rush order. Looks like they are all individually sleeved. So let's just go through them real quick, one by one, before we check out the conditions. So this was our Radiant Eevee. Then we have the Deoxys Art Rare, the Pikachu Promo Holo, the Pikachu Holo Promo from Pokemon Go, the Poke Kid Event Organizer, the Crobat Break Pokemon Card Gym Promo, and then lastly, or this item card, I guess, goods. All right, so let's just quickly go through the conditions. I don't want to make this too long, but we'll start out with the modern cards. So again, these were all the best possible conditions that were available on the website. The one thing that I mentioned even in the previous part of the video is that the centering, you can see right here, this card is really off center. So this makes a nice binder copy, but I would never send this card in for grading. So this kind of going to be lesson one, is that, buying from these websites where you can't see the picture of the individual cards, it's always a bit of a gamble. And if you're looking for gradable copies, you always want to see individual photos of the actual card. Yeah, I mean, this one looks fine. That's okay. The Deoxys, beautiful art rare, very nice card. And again, with these, ultra modern cards, I expect them all to be in good condition. There shouldn't really be any surprises here. I'm curious about this Pikachu promo, because this is a little bit older. And so if you look at this card, at first glance it looks really good. If we turn it around, it looks fine. But I did notice a little bit on the bottom edge here, but something right there. Nothing terrible, but again, another one of those that I probably wouldn't send in for grading. But beautiful card for the binder. Then this trainer card, so this is definitely older. This is 2010. It's a non-holo, so we don't have to worry about holo scratches, but it will be interesting what the condition of this non-holo is. And I mean, this one looks really good. Yeah, now looking past the camera, I don't think the camera will pick it up. Oh, you can see a little bit. There's definitely scratches on the back, surface scratches on the back. Like you see right there, right here, you can see one. So, I would say near mint. But again, this is the highest possible condition that you can purchase from that website. The Poke Kit, this is a modern again. Really like these kind of unique stamps. Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Maybe some minor scratches on the back. But yeah, definitely near mint to mint. That's nice. And then this Crobat, super crazy holo. So this will be interesting. Condition A. Let's have a look. So what we definitely don't want is any indentations or significant whitening. You don't want whitening on condition A cards. That's the last thing you want. And so this one looks really good, actually. A little bit something on the edge again over here. Yeah, in this light you can kind of see it. Other than that, it looks really good. Very cool card. Very, very cool card. My the first break card in my collection. So overall for Card Rush, I think these are pretty fair. None of these had any sort of terrible damage that would not make them condition A. And as you could see from the examples that I showed, condition A does not mean perfectly mint cards. So just be aware of that when you buy from these websites where you cannot see actual pictures of cards. Alrighty, so that was Card Rush. Let's have a look at Rakuten. So this one's going to be interesting because this one had some really old cards. 1998. And here we have our cards. Okay, so they are just kind of like loose in here, like freely moving around. But yeah, here we have the cards. So let's have a look. Tape, tape, tape. I wish people stopped using tape to ship cards. It's really not necessary. There's ways to do it without tape. All right, this is going to be exciting. We have our cards, also all individually sleeved, so that's good. Quite a lot of cards, actually. So we are going to start it off, why not, with this Dialga. Oh, it has a swirl. So that's, we got lucky. It has a swirl. That's fantastic. So again, this was condition A, as you can see right here. Well, all of these except for one are going to be A. And so let's just get it out of the sleeve. Beautiful holo pattern. Centering looks like it's okay, but again, centering is something you can't control with these websites, as I mentioned earlier. The back is going to be most interesting because this is an older card. And so I see, again, this is going to be very hard for you to see in the video, but this card has some minor surface scratches on the back. But I don't see any indentations. I don't see any whitening, so that's good. So this is like probably like a PSA 8 to 9 range, which is not bad. And again, considering the price we pay for this card, I'm very happy with this. So this was a win. All right, I'm going to spend less time on this because it's a very cheap, just modern non-holo, but I just really like the artwork, so I bought it. But again, we're just going to quickly inspect it to make sure there's not like any indentations or creases or anything like that, because that would be a massive problem. But a very, very cool card for the Pikachu collection. Then we have the Mewtwo GX from the Mewtwo deck. This one looks pretty good. Again, we can see some minor issues on the edge here. Definitely, especially looking past the camera. So this would not grade very high, I don't think. And then we see definitely on the back has, yeah, you can see it right here. It's kind of a scratch, but it's pretty wide for a scratch, but definitely has some issues. So this one, personally, I would not have labeled this one grade A. This would be more of a grade B in my opinion, but it is still, this is still considered near mint. So technically, if you say that, condition A is synonymous with near mint, then technically it would be okay. But that one, especially compared to some of the other ones, has a bit too much going on. Now this one is going to be interesting. Vending series cards, in case you didn't know, have a glossy surface, which is very, very, very prone to scratching. They scratch easily. You can see the glossy surface right there. Yeah, there's definitely scratches. There's one up here, pretty big one. There's some down here. And the other thing with vending series cards is that they can easily have whitening. As far as whitening is concerned, looks pretty good. I see no whitening, but there are plenty of, yeah, you can see it really well here. There are a lot of scratches on the back. But yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful card for a binder. It's, it's even well centered, which is not that common with vending series. Beautiful card for a binder, but definitely not something you would send in for grading with all those scratches on the back and even the front. But let's just take another moment to appreciate this incredible artwork. But yeah, this would be like PSA 7 range, maybe. This one's interesting. This was the only rank B we purchased. It's the Versus Series Energy. Well, first of all, looks freaking cool. Looks freaking cool. But if we get the lights just right, you can see the surface scratches on the holo. Like right here. And then it has some issues on the edges down here. And we turn it around, we're probably going to see some whitening. A little bit down there. Quite a bit on this side. All along this edge right here. But overall, still a very presentable card. Again, another good binder copy. Quite a big difference between A and B. The front doesn't look bad. The back is pretty rough. But again, we paid 190 yen for this. If you're trying to complete a Versus Series set and getting a copy of a holo energy for 190 yen, a copy that looks good in the binder, yeah, I think that's all right. That's fine. I think that's a fair price. There's no creases, no folds, no bends, nothing major. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit quicker here. Just want to quickly confirm there's no major damage here. Yeah, the Alakazam, very minty, looks good. The back looks fine. I don't see anything. A little bit on the top edge here, but actually that could very well be factory. A lot of recent Japanese modern sets have kind of a weird top edge that's not unusual. But yeah, this is fine. Amazing Radiant card. The Umbreon, I feel like it's on top of the card. Maybe I could clean it off. But other than that, it looks really good. Oricorio, this is the most recent set. V-Star Universe. I would be very surprised if something was wrong with this card. Perfect. Absolutely nothing wrong with the card. Then the other Pikachu non-holo. This is the promo version, by the way, from the same promo campaign as this holo. Looks fine. I don't see anything glaringly wrong. Looks good. A little bit something down here on the surface. Right there. I mean, these were super cheap, right? It's whatever, but yeah. Okay, here we have the Magneton, the shiny. This is a little bit older again, 2018. First impression looks really good. Awesome texture on these cards. Just look at that texture. Fantastic. Some very, very minor horizontal scratches there. But other than that, very, very clean. Again, near mint-ish. Near mint to mint, I would say. Okay, then we have the Meowth. This is a Koro Koro promo from 1998. I looked it up. It's also glossy, just like the Growlithe was. Yeah, I love how it has this kind of rocket stamp with this red outline. Awesome card. All right, so I had a bit of a closer look. It has some minor issues on the surface right up here. some minor scratches. It has just the tiniest bit of whitening here on this edge, just where my finger is right there. And this back surface looks pretty damn good, some minor things. Overall, I'm surprised. I think this card actually looks really, really good. Obviously, the centering is pretty off, but yeah, I'm surprised. This is pretty good. But again, interesting here, if we compare these two, right? These are both glossy cards, both around the same age, both ranked A, but this Growlithe has a lot more scratches than this Meowth. So what's the conclusion? Overall, I am pretty happy with the A condition. The older the card, the more likely A means that there is some sort of issue with the card. The more modern, the more likely it is that the card is perfectly mint. This Dialga, let's just one more time look at this amazing swirl. But yeah, I might try and do similar videos in the future, maybe with a little bit of a higher budget, or a similar budget but buying less cards but more expensive cards. That might be interesting. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, thumbs up, and a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.